Benetti is one of Italy's premier yacht builders in its simplest form just because it is the largest shipyard in the world. I think what also makes them kind of unique in this regard is that not only are they a large company building a lot of yachts every year, but they've always found a way to kind of stay at the leading edge of the design and technical aspect of our industry as well. And that's kind of unique to have such a large company that can not only following but forming the latest in design for our business. They build production yachts, they build semi-custom, they build fully custom yachts, they build the full range, and yet they're still able to push our industry ahead in a way that I think is very difficult for their competitors to follow. Benetti is best known for building a full range of yachts. That's one of the things that's interesting. Most of the shipyards in the world kind of tend to focus some on very big stuff, some on production at the low end. They're able to accomplish production yachts in a fiberglass production mode. At the lower end, they do mid-range where they do aluminum, steel, and fiberglass boats, and then they do large yachts. They've even done 300-meter plus yachts. So they don't really actually specialize, they're just good in every segment of the market. In terms of customization of yachts with Benetti, what you're going to find when you meet with them is that they can accommodate whatever your appetite is for customization. If you just want a boat and you want it to be simple, you can buy a production boat. If you just want to touch the woods, the soft goods, etc., you can get a proven engineering platform and you can then just customize the stuff so the living area is what you prefer. Or you can go full custom. You can start with a brand new engineering platform, they tank test the boat, they can do everything from beginning to end to make it a completely custom boat for you. Building a yacht takes time, there's no doubt about it. When you're building a yacht with Benetti, because they have multiple production facilities and they're such a large company, they might be able to save you time. You can buy a production yacht, which could be ready almost immediately, but if you want to customize it a bit, you're going to be looking at 2 to 3 years in a tight market like we have right now. It might even be 3 to 4 years before you can get a slot to start building the hull, the superstructure, and then customizing the interior. Along with other high-end builders, what we see with Benetti is they have a tendency to lead our industry, lead our market. They do a great job of not only technical stuff, using structural glass in their boats, using hybrid technologies or other more fuel-efficient things for environmental concerns. Their strength is really, from a design perspective, both inside and out. They've always made beautiful boats, but from an interior perspective, they've done an excellent job of changing the flow and layout of a boat to take the same platform and make it twice as usable. We see innovations like the Oasis deck, which they've incorporated into several of their models recently, which has doors that open up when you're at anchor, which radically transforms the experience for an owner when they're at anchor. They build areas up on the bow, which was a previously totally unusable space, and it now has sunbeds and covered areas with sunshades or umbrellas. It has pools or jacuzzis. And so you see from the back to the front, totally changing how an owner can use his boat. And that includes all the space in between with large windows and balconies that fold open. And you just find Benetti being creative rather than just relying on old designs. As a consequence, it forces the rest of the industry to keep up and follow that same model. The primary thing that sets Benetti Yachts apart from her competitors, I think, is just her size and global presence. They do an amazing job of promoting their brand, which is integral to all the new designs they come up with, trying to lead the industry from a technical perspective. Once you get involved with Benetti, they really do a good job of bringing you into their family. It doesn't hurt that the boat is being built in Italy, which is known for food and wine. The experience overall, from beginning to end, if you want to build a boat, is fantastic. The experience of building with Benetti has been great. We recently delivered a 67-meter yacht to an experienced owner. They're super professional, super welcoming, they're great hosts. So not only is it an enjoyable experience, but you really get the feeling that you know what they're talking about. It's enjoyable to go to Italy, because there's invariably, over the course of somewhere between a 2 to 4 year experience, You're going to be making trips to inspect the yacht in progress, and that's part of the fun and enjoyment for an owner as well. I think what you end up with at the end of the day is a perfect collection of experience, professionalism, and culture. That really is kind of the essence of Benetti's brand. Benetti's after-sale service is one of the things I think that sets them apart from a lot of shipyards. Because of their size, they have a worldwide footprint, particularly in the major markets in Europe, in the United States, and in Asia. Once you have taken delivery of your boat, you really feel like you're being taken care of. So you make a single call and you get assistance. If you don't happen to be in Fort Lauderdale, because a lot of times these boats are out in places a little more remote, you will most certainly get the support you need. And if they can't take care of it there, Benetti always has service advisors and technicians that they can fly in to help. Truly a very good company in terms of taking care of their clients, not only during the build process, but after, which is arguably even more important. Benetti, because they have such a big presence and they build such a large number of yachts, cater to a wide variety of clients. So when people ask me, why would you build at Benetti? For all of the reasons I've mentioned before, in terms of the quality of the experience, the quality of the after service, that's part of it. But whether you're a customer buying a 100-foot yacht or a 130-foot yacht like the one we're sitting on right now, or you want to build a large custom 60-meter or 80-meter, they can literally take you through the process from beginning to end with our help, of course, and make sure you get the experience you're looking for. So you don't have to go to them for one specific type of yacht or one size of yacht. They can build a full range of yachts for a very wide range of customers. So I get asked every time we start this process by our clients, why should I hire Northrop & Johnson to help us? In spite of all of the pleasantries and talking about building yachts and how much fun that is, it is complicated and it is time consuming. And you end up in a 2 to 4 year process with a shipyard, oftentimes on the other side of the world. I think it is going to benefit every one of our customers to have somebody on their side who not only has their best interests in mind, but also is experienced with dealing with shipyards, experienced in dealing with the technical aspects, experienced in dealing with the designers, project management from beginning to end. You need an advocate for you in this process. What we do is we touch every part of the process, from before you go to the shipyard and giving you your alternatives, to introducing you to Benetti, to the right people, to making that process smooth, to talking to designers, to interviewing technical management that will invariably be involved on the ground to watch the nuts and bolts and the wires coming together on the boat. We all go in with the best of intentions, and you get as much of the stuff organized in advance so that it is a smooth process for the customer. Invariably, some things are going to come up. Something's going to rise with scheduling, pricing, and you need somebody there that is been there from the beginning to the end, who can help you navigate through any potential problems. And it's not just during the build, it's something that might come up afterward. The most successful new builds are done by people that are prepared and properly represented from beginning to end.